He's got 3 assists now in this one. Phoenix calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So for the Suns, Sharks checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Devin Booker. 1:07 left in the third. Payne finds Johnson. Paul with the ball. And it's Payne in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. A beautiful reverse lay. Ayton's got 7 points in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats were both.
in the culture that you don't represent.
YouTube and Twitch. What's good? Shout out to everybody living up with me on YouTube and Twitch. Man, I'm up playing a little basketball, you know what I'm saying? Can't really sleep.
Guilty until proven innocence, what the verdict is. When you from the hood, they don't treat you like the suburban kids. But that's just how it is. 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 Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah.
You know, when you look at people and everything, man, you think people in a good condition times and everything like that, man. Ain't shit good. Not yet. Until life really, you know what I'm saying, until you get yourself together. I'm telling y'all people, man, get yourselves together, man.
That's a switch. All these eyes run through my veins, I never miss. Throwing on my life is so insane
You
since
don't
I got
want
big
to
lit.
determine your life on somebody else's life.
That's a switch, that's
It's
a
not
switch,
gonna work out, especially if, you know what I'm saying, both of y'all are going through unstable situations. Don't ever get with nobody that's unstable.
That's a switch to a lead. On my grinding, trying to find a way to eat up. Motive and survival, I can't find no time to sleep much. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time.
I love women, man. I love them to death.
I am so happy the W was included in the game and that it's being recognized with an award. My late father and I loved watching the WNBA together. He would be so excited. I am glad there are people out there supporting the W. Thank you.
Not to give everything to a woman. Don't think that
Are setting tonight with the lights of downtown Atlanta shining in the background.
She fixed it up.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight our matchup, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Denver Nuggets. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Atlanta Hawks are a team trying to rise. Trae Young shooting from the logo and setting the table, and John Collins banging on people's heads. Collins said, "We're definitely going to have the best pick-and-roll chemistry in the league for years to come." See about that, guys, but they are very promising.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Morris is out there with Will Barton. And it's Gordon in the small forward position. And for the Hawks, they've got Clint Capella. Reddish out there with West. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the 1. So the Nuggets win the tip.
You will understand everything what you live and learn once you grow up out of your childish ways and everything, and you start putting like lust shit down, all that shit that you dwell in and everything like that you think you gonna see when you get older. Some people does, man, because they put themselves towards that what they want, you know what I'm saying? But at the same point of time, in order to get yourself put towards that where you want, you have to got doggone be determined.
Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year or mid-season?
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP at the start of the season. You know, people just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing.
I hate when my blunt does this.
100% on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season? You feel
Yes,
like
they can.
Like you say, let it play out. Passes it to Reddish. Here's West. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws here for the night. First free throw is good. That one misses. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Here's Jokic. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist.
A good decision-making with the ball in his hands for Paul Millsap. That's a terrific feat.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The pass to Reddish. West outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young for 3. Another shot. And Capella with the layup.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Gordon. 11 points for him in that last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Young against Morris. A floater. Young with the steal.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal. And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
And it's Gordon missing.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's West. And that one is off. Good defense by Jokic. Martin in the corner. A 3-ball. Here's Millsap. It's not going to go for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game, they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And the playmaking of Jokic, so incredible. Creating this inverted offense. Bones, for your money, does it matter what position your best playmaker occupies?
I don't think so. And Jokic might be the secret sauce to that, and proving that from the center position, much like Arvydas Sabonis and Vlade Divac before him, can impact and also frustrate opposing defenses because you can't stop the center from making these kind of plays. Now, although undersized, Millsap is a very, very hard worker. Uses his quickness that time.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
I don't know what's going on now, but we are going through it tonight. We're going through it.
And the Hawks will go for a different look. Williams, that's for 2, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Defense cannot leave a potent scorer like Lou Williams that open.
We've got West. Bogdanovich out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Carter against Bogdanovich. Goes back up. And it's Carter missing.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Reddish had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. The Hawks trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And so Bogdanovich knows both of them.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Carter. Back to Barton. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Barton's got 4 points this quarter.
Now Barton does a good job there, makes that finish look easy with the great control of the body on the finish. Think about the 40th pick back in 2012. Will Barton languished on the bench in Portland for his first 2 seasons, actually 2.5. And then that trade to Denver, boy, that jump-started everything.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Jokic getting out and running, that's a huge plus for this offense, determined to beat some people up the court.
And with the Nuggets, Barton becoming an immediate contributor. And Brent, in recent seasons, their starter at the small forward.
Yeah, he's an interesting player. He's a slender and slightly built player, but excellent at getting out there and rebounding, a tremendous runner at the wing position to play in transition. And that wingspan certainly helps out on a lot of plays, both offensively and defensively.
The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. Paul Millsap's checked in for the Nuggets. Gordon comes in for Carter.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain, close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. Inside. West. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. That's good from West on the assist from Reddish.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Jokic. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Respecting how Jokic can shoot the basketball as a big man, knows exactly where to pull up from.
Out to the right wing. West passes to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Jokic with the steal. Here's Barton. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets up by a dozen here.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Appreciate y'all living up with me, man. Kanye West on the Show 777 on YouTube and Twitch. And make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up. Let me know y'all like the video. Shout out to everybody that's living up with me, man. This is boy Kanye West, man. Hey, I'm up tonight in the morning because I can't sleep.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. John Collins has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Monte Morris is out there with Will Barton, and it's Gordon in at the 3. Clock at 4. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Atlanta with the rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Young.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke. Had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
GA, I think there were a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
Now, here is Young. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Morris looking over the floor. Outside Gordon. He wants to get to Millsap and does.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
West passes to Cabela. Reddish kicks it to West, and the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's foul number 2 for him. The Hawks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Denver also making some changes. Green comes in for Paul Millsap, and it's Carter in for Will Barton. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And for a big man, Jokic is more than just a good free throw shooter. He is fantastic.
Gordon for 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Nuggets lead by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Shout out to everybody.
And it's time now
with me,
to
man.
bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Good, this is our cut. We're supposed to be winning. We don't want to lose another game.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Trae Young. West is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Collins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. West kicks to Porter. Back to West. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Great block from Millsap, sending that one back.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. To the inside. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Jokic. Millsap's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nuggets. Outside Collins. Passes it to Porter. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Millsap. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Nuggets. At one point, they led by 16. It falls for his fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Bogdanovich passes to West. Tipped away. There's the pass to Young. The shot. They get it back. And Collins is right there.
That's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint. Quick and athletic. Able to corral the miss.
And here is Morris. Pass to Gordon. He kicks to Millsap.
There we go.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Porter.
Nice.
It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And the first one drops.
Paul Millsap has been underrated for most of his career. A consistent double-double threat and has performed at an All-Star weekend.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Hawks. To the paint, here's West. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Yes, that goes in. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
And go figure is right.
And Millsap really getting up for that one. Love the aggressiveness.
Millsap against West. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the wide open shot from Morris. Misses the wing chair.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Morris outside. Gordon for 3. Back to Morris. Outside Gordon. Jokic inside. West on him. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Jokic is not the quickest guy off the floor, but he uses his body well and great timing to get the offensive rebound.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 11. 1:27 left to play here in the fourth. Let's present our new bet.
the thing you think about with Bogdan Bogdanovic, besides his first name being in his last name, is potential. A young, raw prospect with plenty of upside.
Jokic against Capella. The basket counts and one. Will go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's West. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the night.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jokic.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Now Morris. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.
What's going on, y'all? This your boy King West, man. I'm back. Let's see what we got going on, man. I gotta practice some more. We still fourth in the league, but we still got determined to get another win. I don't think no way we can get back up into the first. We got a way to get up to the
Hey, good to see you.
Stay focused on your workout. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
I'm supposed to be skillful, man.
Work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do. Get your mind right. Hey, see you later, man. Get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.